I've had quite a few interesting DMs this last week, and a few of them keep telling me that I'm just an activist. I'm just an activist, so I know nothing at all about politics. Activists, we're not the smartest bunch, are we? We don't understand politics at all. So humor me here, please, guys. Help this not so smart activist understand politics. So somebody sent me this tweet and I was really confused. Now I read it and I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll tell you what I think about this tweet, and you tell me in very simple words, because obviously I'm not a very smart activist, and then maybe I can understand exactly what's going on. So let's go. For context, this is Adnan Hussain, an independent MP who's been really defending Corbyn in this whole argument. Now, he was asked recently if he's anti-Zionist. Now, he came out and said, I am very, 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 very much an anti-Zionist. And then he followed up with this tweet. It is a personal position and stance, and policies will indeed be decided by the members. Now, this is the bit where I get a bit confused, because I'm like, okay, so Adnan, you're an anti-Zionist, it's your personal view, but the policy of your party will be decided by party members. So help me out with this bit. Members, however, are highly unlikely to have one uniform opinion and view of the world. A mass movement can only ever succeed if we allow the existence of views contradictory to our own. Okay, let's go slowly, because I'm just an activist and I don't really understand big words. The kind of feeling I'm getting from this is, first of all, right, correct me if I'm wrong, a political party makes their stance very clear. For example, if your party was to say we're anti-Zionist, or, reformists to say that we're anti-immigration. Now, people then choose to join the party based on these beliefs. However, if something comes on down the line where you as a party member think, I don't actually agree with that, you then have the right to challenge that, correct? Now, it kind of makes sense, because in every political party, you all have what's known as a spectrum. So even when we look at reform, you'll have some reform voters who are ready to physically harm people of colour, and you'll have some that don't really understand what's going on, but they're just fed up with the way their life is and they want to blame somebody else for it. It's called a spectrum. But are we going to have a spectrum over here? Like, isn't it either you're anti-Zionist or you're pro-Zionist? Like, where's the spectrum? I feel like this is talking about a spectrum. And then when we talk about that, we're like, contradictory views to our own. So I'm anti-Zionist. If you've got a contradictory view, you're pro-Zionist? I mean, everybody says to me the party is going to be anti-racist. So I'm not expecting to have people with contradictory views that are racist in your party. And yes, I understand that the people are going to make a decision about your party. But I thought the consensus behind the people was we're anti-Zionist. Am I missing something? Like, are we not all anti-Zionist? Like, I thought we were. As an activist, I might be a bit confused, because all of my comrades are anti-Zionist. So I honestly, until recently, believed the whole movement was anti-Zionist. So maybe it's true. I don't know anything about politics. Maybe I just know the activism world, because the activism world is so strong in their beliefs against Zionism. They've been arrested, they've been beaten, they've been doxxed. Some of them are rotting in prison. So maybe when it comes to politics, to be a pro-Palestinian party, you don't actually have to be anti-Zionist. Again, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just an activist who asked a question, and now I've divided the movement because apparently asking questions is not okay. So yeah, in the comment section, small, easy to understand words, don't use complicated language, don't talk with an academic undertone, no highbrow business, please. Keep it simple, keep it layman terms. Let's make sure everybody's included in this conversation, okay? Or if you're watching this on TikTok, that you hit the follow button, because right now I'm posting content over 2 accounts because censorship is a thing here and I am really, really experiencing it. I guess that's the activist life for you.